This is how I live. This is what I love. This is all the things that my dreams have been made of.
Welcome to my life. This is what I love. This is what the soundtrack to my life is made of. Music, love, life.
Christal, Brian, and myself, we are music, love, and life. How's everybody doing today?
Tired. I'm tired, but I'm good, but I'm tired.
Well, you shouldn't be tired because the music that just introduced us was very happy and it was not tired. So you should feed off of that, right?
Right. No, I'm gonna be good. You know, it was a late night with the other show, so just trying to catch up with y'all.
And then we kind of like ducks. Like it looks smooth on top, but underneath it's a whole lot of kicking going on. Like we gotta make this happen, man.
Right.
I'm excited. I'm happy to be back in the studio with y'all, man. This is dope.
Too.
Yeah, it's been a while. But it's comfortable though. Our chemistry is already ready, so we're good to go.
Yeah.
True that. Matter of fact, let's see. Where do we want to get started? Because I know there's a ton of things going on.
I know where we got to start.
We got to catch up with a few.
I know we got to start way before that. We have to say
90-10.
Happy birthday. We have to say happy birthday.
Yes. We got to sing the black version.
I'm not singing. It's too early. I just told you earlier it was too early for me already. Now you want me to sing too?
Absolutely. The camera's on. You're live.
I just do want to wish you happy birthday though.
Thank you. I feel very blessed to be relaunching Music Love Life, our new endeavor with two of my very best friends, two of the most favorite people in the world to me.
Favorite.
Oh.
No, seriously, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. So I'm excited about taking this journey, and what better day to kick that off than my birthday.
On your birthday. Mm-hmm. The sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's still a sacrifice.
Right.
Well, you know, but no, I think it's something that's true to your heart. So for me, like, my birthday is always a time for me to think about what's important to me and to like refocus on the upcoming year and being better and all that stuff. So this is the perfect thing to do.
Black people like to say birthday week. Is that you one of those black people?
I didn't. I used to just celebrate a birthday, but then when I moved to Atlanta, most people here celebrate a birthday month.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I think that's
a whole month.
I don't know about that.
They do.
Well, I know most women I know like have multiple celebrations for their birthday. Like,
you mean the side dudes
the
give
entire
them a birthday?
week? Yo,
their main dude birthday and the side dudes all do a different day or something.
Oh, man, that's not women. You don't want to do that.
Man, come on, man.
Now, women.
Some of y'all messy enough.
No.
I guarantee if your man went to your job and saw how many different sets of roses were sitting on your desk.
That's foolishness.
Yeah, we're just friends.
What you're talking about. No.
The old dude at work. The old dude at work always want to be nice.
Your work husband.
He want to walk you to your desk and stuff.
Not walk you to your desk.
Security guard too.
No. First of all, okay, women may have a birthday month, so they're able to get numerous gifts from friends. Because, women buy their friends gifts.
Friends.
No, female friends.
In a glass. Emergency in a glass.
No. But guys have full-fledged celebrations. Like, and the side chick knows that she can't celebrate on the main day, so she will. See, y'all are we going all off,
What? No. Go say what you were saying. Don't backtrack now.
I'm just saying.
You about to block your birthday blessings. You playing around.
See, that's what it was.
No, seriously, I'm thankful to be here with you guys, and I'm not going to say what year it is, but
it's 2017.
It is.
That's all you got to say.
That's all it is. It's 2017, and I'm blessed to be here. So, what else you guys have? What else is going on? For me, I'm just in the birthday mode.
That's where you're supposed to be. For me, man, I'm trying to make sure this network does what it's supposed to do. There's a lot of moving parts right now, but I think with the addition of this show, we have a lot of balance. Like we are very balanced right now. There's not so much of the fuckery, and there's, it's a good balance right now. So I'm really happy and excited that this show is going to be a part of it now.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I wanted to say this too. Like, it kind of didn't hit me until the last few days. Like, we actually doing a daytime talk show.
Right. Well, no, I don't know if this is anti-daytime. Even though it's happening live in daytime hours, this is nothing like The View or...
Well, that's just it. There isn't. Most, when I thought about it, like The View and what other show they came up with that was supposed to compete with The View,
right?
It's basically white women and Whoopi.
It's not.
Right?
What about The Real, though? What about The Real? I just,
Yeah, that was like the antithesis. It was supposed to be, it's like the antithesis to The View.
It's like the younger version
But
of The View.
This is neither of those.
No.
This is neither of those. We've already talked about...
But the younger version, you got Tia and Tamara's 40.
We don't do that. We don't talk about age. We don't call people out on age. No, I think that the idea of daytime means that there's censorship, right? And because you can't say certain things in the middle of the day on public television. So I think that's what makes this very anti-daytime, is that it has the morals of a late night show, but the time slot,
the morals of a
late night show with the time slot of a daytime talk show. So that's going to be interesting.
But there's not a lot of men that actually have in my opinion, a strong voice.
Are you not going to count Ryan Seacrest as just not?
You're right, I'm not. That is correct.
What?
That's so messed up. Ryan is holding it down.
No, he's a G when it comes to business and, putting the right pieces together. I guess I don't even know if it's him, but he's the face of all that. But as far as manliness,
he's not the voice. You know who guys are listening to right now?
Michael
Shannon Sharp.
I did not expect you to say that. What is
with his no talking ass?
What is Michael, the guy that was on Michael, and he was on Kelly and Michael, and then he went
Michael Strahan?
Michael Strahan, yeah. Is he not man?
He's
manly.
He's big. He's really big.
He used to play football.
It's the list.
You don't get more manly than that.
And he wears tight suits.
That's for y'all.
Does. We like
Michael Strahan is for y'all.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We take it, but I don't think you can just vote him off the man island.
No. He's
not off the island, but ain't nobody paying him no attention. Let's just be real.
That's what I was asking Brian earlier.
Michael Strahan is for white women.
That may be true. That may be true for a number of reasons. But anyway, how do you guys decide who gets a man pass? Like who gets an end card? Because I asked Brian that. We were listening to R&B as we were preparing to get in the mood for Music Love Life. Brian was playing some smooth R&B. And so we were listening to Jagged Edge. And I realized that guys like Jagged Edge. They think they're cool. But then there's like Boys to Men. Like, y'all don't give them the same pass. So how do you guys determine who gets a pass and who y'all...
you know what? That's impossible to do because... you have to look at the source. There are a lot of guys who shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be the ones giving those credentials.
What do you mean?
It's a lot of fuckboys walking around.
Hey man,
How you determine a fuckboy?
And some of the fuckboys got power. So it's like, we gonna let them decide.
What does it have to do with Michael Strahan or Ryan Seacrest or Boys to Men?
Well, no.
I don't think any of them would qualify as fuckboys.
No, not them. I'm talking about the people who are judged. You said, how do we determine? And I'm saying sometimes the people that are determining they shouldn't be determining.
Okay. All right, so you don't like
And I think it's all about the quality of the content of your message. If you have something to say that people resonate with, then they will. Like, it's like good music. If you like it, then you're going to respond to it. If you don't, then you're going to respond to that as well.
That's true, but I just feel like Boys to Men make great music, but you probably aren't going to put Boys to Men on in your car. Maybe.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. But Brian McKnight is my favorite singer, though.
I knew he was going to work Brian McKnight somehow into the conversation.
Brian McKnight has the voice of an angel. We have to all agree to that. You guys have
to understand that Be Honest is like, he's a Brian McKnight stan. You're a little bit of a Brian McKnight stan.
I don't know about stan. I just give credit where it's due. I don't know about his
voice of an angel.
Off the mic things that he does and the way he treats women.
Show you how you pussy
and how that shows. I mean, that song went. I'm not sure about all that, but I'm talking about like the classics.
Hey, nah, man, you got to count that. That's part of Brian McKnight's legacy, right? If Michael Jordan has to count playing for the Wizards, then you have to count. Right. Yeah. Then you have to count Pussy Works. If
you put Pussy Works compared to his entire body of work, though,
it doesn't fit. It kind of hangs on.
And I think it doesn't matter.
Nah.
It doesn't matter. I think he's still the G.
I give it to you. It's just funny that you keep pushing this theory on us that he has the voice of an angel.
I don't have to push it very far.
I'm not saying that he doesn't, but it's just funny that you...
God knows. God knows. That's what I was like, God knows.
All right, man. Speaking of men, we got to get into this. Something that's been trending, and I've done a couple of articles on this. And we're actually going live on Facebook right now as well. But the Beard Game Matters Facebook group. Now,
ridiculous.
We're all split on this. We're all split on this.
I'm going to go look right now.
First of all, wait a minute. Okay. I reached out in our group text and asked, well, actually, Kevin... Did Kevin notice it first?
Probably.
I don't know, but a couple of my girlfriends, one of my girlfriends, Saptosa Foster, shout out to Saptosa, she put me and two of our other friends in the group, right? Just to, she was an angel of goodwill.
Oh.
And so she put us in the group and she's like, hey guys, I put you in the group. So we didn't know what it was. We clicked on the link and then the gates of heaven opened and there's this beautiful pictures of all these men with beards. All these beautiful men with beards. They're just, in the group and all together in a concentrated, like, look at that.
Oh my
is
God.
Just a beautiful picture. Like, a beauty.
This is what you pre-submitted this beige?
What? What are you talking about? These are beautiful men.
Oh.
These are beautiful men. Like, that's a father and a son. Can you imagine?
Oh, really? That's kind of cool, actually. That actually is kind of cool. That's actually really cool.
What is really cool is
they
the
look
fact
about
they're
the
both
same.
Gorgeous.
They both look like they're like 29-ish.
Right.
I love that. That is
they
dope.
sure they haven't had any work. I think they had some work.
I don't think they've had any work. That's just black don't crack.
That's probably your favorite though, isn't it? When you sent this one, I was like, you know what? I bet she's probably naked right now.
You see, she's blushing right now, yo. She's busting.
He's a beautiful man. Look at him. He's a beautiful man.
Oh my God.
But this brings me to my point,
okay.
which I'm telling my guy friends, especially you guys, for years, women appreciate a good-looking man. And for years, we've been repressed. We've been told that we should not look at looks, that we're supposed to find a good man who treats us good, regardless of his looks. Women are supposed to focus on the fact that he's funny and if he makes money. Well, we appreciate that. But the fact that this group got over 1 million followers in less than like a week. 1.6 followers.
1.6
Kevin has been keeping up with the stats. Proves that women enjoy visuals as well. We're sick of this.
That's where they are, 1.6 right now?
1.6 right now.
Wow.
I've never seen that many people in a Facebook group before.
That is,
like,
there are that many, but that quickly. Like, it spread like wildfire. Like, women were putting their friends in. Like, seriously.
Because y'all thirsty.
Now, see, that's where we're going to have a problem. We're not thirsty. First of all, you all are thirsty by nature.
Have we not? Here it was coming. I knew it was coming.
No. I mean, seriously, be honest. Kevin, Instagram is a man's thirst dream. All you guys do is scroll through and look at ass.
No, that's not all we do. But I mean, that's a good portion.
What else do you do? What percentage of that?
15, 20 minutes.
Well, I don't do it by minutes.
An hour? Kevin, an hour? 15, 20 minutes an hour?
How
often?
He changed it. Edit.
Well, look at ass more than 15 to 20 minutes per day. You are lying.
Hey, man, look, we in Atlanta. Ass is displayed daily.
But you still go to social media.
It is on the top shelf.
I wish we could put a camera
right,
on this
or a tracker, a tracker on his phone.
Because I know exactly. Okay, now you're married. How often are you looking at ass?
I honestly don't use social media that much, and y'all get on me about that. So you know that I'm not the one. I mean, sometimes I do, and when I do look at Instagram, I'm gonna stop if it's a nice body, face, whatever. I'll stop, and because of that, in my time, I may look at the rest of the pictures on their Instagram really quickly. But I don't spend a lot of time on social media. So if I were to say the percentage, because I can't do by minutes like Kevin, I would say 15%, modestly.
But that's because you're not on social media.
Right.
So if you were.
And the day that I joined Instagram, which was not too long ago, because like I say, I'm so behind on it. But the day I joined, I was overwhelmed with asses and...
Exactly. So what is that? How are we thirsty? Because we're enjoying...
Oh, no. I didn't go to get a drink. The drinks came to me. It was like unlimited. It was like unlimited shrimp or unlimited tacos.
The drinks came to me. Saptosa put it in my text group.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. And what'd you say? An angel of goodwill, I believe is how you...
An angel of goodwill. Yes.
Fair enough.
Right.
But I just think it's ridiculous that men are saying that women are thirsty when Men do that all the time. There are numerous social media groups set up just for men to look at women.
You know how that virgin, or not the virgin, that born again virgin, because you know how y'all do. Y'all try to reel it back in. Y'all try to reel it back in after it's spread all the way out.
That was weird.
What? No, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody at home is clenching their vaginal muscles right now, trying to see if they can get it back together. It's not going back together.
You were speaking literally.
No, literally. So the thing is, you know how that born again virgin is, and then she finally get a boyfriend, and she unleashes the demon on him. That's kind of the reason why y'all look so thirsty, is because, like you say, you've been repressed. You've had to tuck it in.
You've had to deal with dad bods.
Yeah,
for years.
Dad bods suck.
Men that we're not attracted to.
Right.
That are somehow a good guy.
I think y'all actually make yourselves become attracted to them. Y'all figure out a way, and that's genius. No, y'all figure out a way. You figure out, well, he's a great guy. I like his personality, and he's good with kids. Like, you have all these excuses of why he's the good dude, right. And then you
because that's what we're told to do. Like, I've done that in dating. I've dated guys I wasn't attracted to, but my friends were like, "Oh, Christal, he's a good guy, and you're being superficial, and you should go out with him." And so I do, and then I find myself, he's coming towards me with the kiss, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Well, if you don't like someone, you just don't like someone. But
no,
this is different. She's talking about the look of it.
I'm just saying the attraction. Like, he could be an amazing guy. You're just not.
That's why y'all are jumping out the window.
That's why we're jumping out the window.
That's what my point was.
Can we pull up that one guy again?
Which one? Which guy do you want?
I'm just saying
the one that you.
Her favorite one. She got him earmarked. I'm sure she knows his name.
I'm just saying, what if that is, you don't have to squinch to kiss him. That's awesome.
What if he's got really, really bad breath? See, because that's the thing about women. See, all those dime-looking women don't always.
Well, that's the same case.
It's like, man, they start talking and they're the most country. Nothing wrong with country people.
Look at him.
I mean, because I'm from Atlanta, and we have a couple of.
And there is a difference between country and Southern.
Right.
What is the difference between country and Southern?
Ask someone who's Southern. I'm from Ohio.
I'm from Ohio too, right? Okay.
Right.
Everybody here seems country to me.
Stand by, because Ohio got some fucked up rural ass country bumpkin.
Amish, yes.
We're not from those areas.
Ohio's a lot of farmland.
Where I went to recording school was in Chillicothe, Ohio.
Well, that's your fault.
And it was bumpkins.
She said that's your fault.
It was some bumpkins in Chillicothe.
But Kevin and I
didn't get to pick where the school was.
I'm just saying, you can't judge Ohio by some place that we've never even heard of.
No, but see, the difference in Atlanta and Ohio is that Atlanta is really just
country.
No, Atlanta. No, 45 minutes outside of Atlanta is Chillicothe, Ohio.
Right. No, 15 minutes outside of Atlanta is some. Well, it is not even country.
We're veering. We're totally veering.
You're right. Okay.
Back to your group. So
back to the group.
Right. So the guy that you were you know what I thought was funny is the comments that you guys are seeing on the page.
Well, I think, and another one of my girlfriends, I have awesome friends, Hillary Peters, put this post up, which I thought was absolutely crazy, because women could not take it. It's almost like they were becoming tempted, and we are smart enough to have a built-in disciplinary system that says, you know what, this is too much for me. I need to remove myself because my lusting spirit is taking over, so I'm going to take myself out of the group.
Kevin, is that the way history has shown women to be?
Not at all.
I mean, the very first temptation, the very first chance for a woman to be a good woman.
This apple is too much.
She fucked it up. Let's talk about these captions, though.
No, I mean, I'm just saying that the women are policing themselves. Hillary was saying, I can't. She's having wild thoughts. Like, she's in a relationship. She doesn't want to do that. This other girl can't focus on her research. There were people saying, I'm trying to stay in my marriage. I can't focus. And so I think the fact that women were saying, this is awesome, but I can't. I need to go.
And
I need to go.
But see, I need to go, or this is too much, is code word for other women to say, come look. Come look
Exactly.
But I mean, that's the truth. You should go look.
How many apples have you eaten?
I haven't eaten any apples. Mm-hmm. I am a happy person.
Yeah.
But you know what? I will say this. The reason that I am happy, and I will suggest this to my sisters, is because I am with someone that I am attracted to. The guys that I had dated that I was not physically attracted to, it's hard to, you can have a great connection, but if there's not that physical, oh my God, there's something missing. Yeah, and I think it's unfair that men are always with a woman they're attracted to, but a lot of women are not able to be with a man they're attracted to. So I just waited and I got that.
Is that true? I mean,
Yes.
after the initial puppy dog love kind of stuff wears off, I think guys feel the same way. It's not that you guys aren't beautiful, but once we've seen it for it dims. It dims a little.
No, what I'm saying is going into it. Were you attracted to her? Have you ever dated a girl that going into it you weren't attracted to?
Yes. She was fine though. She was fine.
Well, if she was fine, you were attracted to her, Brian.
Well, I thought we were talking about faces. I'm sorry.
I was talking about the whole picture.
Guys separate those two things. Women say a man is fine. It's like the whole thing. But guys say fine. It's like from neck down.
Okay, let me rephrase my question.
We even got quarter parts of fine. So if you like from hips down, you fine. Like quarter fine.
Okay,
right.
No,
you be like she thick, but in 5 years though, you're like one cheeseburger. Them ankles is just a little too.
Right.
Have you all ever been in a relationship with a girl that had nothing physical? No physical attractiveness to you.
Relationship or smash?
Either one.
Okay, smash. Absolutely.
Why? So why'd you smash?
Why not? Yeah, I think we can put more on the why not category than the why category.
It's called a mistake. I mean, what
but
do
why
you
do
want?
you go into it? What motivates? What is the motivator for having sex with someone that you have no attraction to?
The sex part.
Penis.
I don't know what you want me to say.
This is why men are idiots. I
don't know what you want me to say. Thankfully, I'm married now, and I don't have to worry about those type of problems.
Relationship. Have you ever had a girlfriend that you were not attracted physically to?
No, that's why I say
I have.
No. Oh, really?
I have, and I know most women have. Like I wasn't physically attracted to him, but he was very good to me. He's very sweet. But
How did you force yourself into a relationship?
How do you kiss that?
Well, exactly. That's my point.
Like, how do you go through? I mean, no wonder it wasn't. Clearly, it wasn't a successful relationship because you were halfway invested. You were half-assing it the entire time.
I'm telling you, women, please help. Please chime in.
No, you're making a great case for Beard Game Matters?
Yes.
You're making an absolutely great case.
I know girls right now that are in a relationship and they will tell you, I am not attracted to my man's body or face, but I like how he makes me feel. Now, and that girl is probably going crazy in the beard game group.
Daddy issues, though.
Yeah,
what?
But she's going to cheat.
What does that have to do with anything? She's not going to cheat.
Yes, she is. She's going to cheat.
You know what? Here's what I really like about the Beard Game Matters group. This is, and I didn't expect to like anything about it.
Especially because you were put in the group, right?
I was not, was I?
I think you were put in the group.
Not. I don't want them kind of problems at home. If it
you posted in the group?
No. But the beautiful thing, your wife posted a picture of you and posted and hashtag Beard Game because she likes how you look.
I didn't know that she did that. If it's her, cool. We can run with it. But what I didn't think I was going to like anything about it just because of the fact that you're objectifying men and that's wrong.
Really?
Yes.
They absolutely. Women have absolutely objectified men.
But I actually
absolutely. You guys like it.
No, but there's one thing that I think is really great about this group is that we were talking about fuckboys earlier.
Right.
But there's another epidemic happening.
Which is what?
The skinny jeans, almost ambiguous. Are you
girly
a guy?
Men,
like you're a rapper, but you wear a dress. Like
you have a bun, you have braids.
All this stuff happening, right? But then there's this hyper masculine thing.
I love
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I think Beard Games Matter is actually a result of that.
And
there being
quiet.
so much, so much
quiet
feminine
protest.
energy out there that people are actually craving the testosterone.
Now we can all agree.
It's a quiet protest to
we're all on the same page.
To those fuckboys, and they don't even know that it's happening. They're just like, man, fuck that beard group gang, But really, what's happening is the vote is in. You know what I'm saying?
Women
are voting.
Men.
Yeah.
I do. I think beards make men look manly, and I do think that is something that we are attracted to. Now, there are some that have a beard and a ponytail or a bun. And you just have to pick which one.
How do the edges?
Can you do a beard in a bun? Is that
no? Yes, there are some. There are some. And
you can't do your edges, and if you do the baby,
you can't have the baby hair. You can't have the chilly baby hair with
too much.
With the beard. But I do think that it definitely shows that there's a masculine. There's just something about it's rugged. It makes it look like he will just like ravish you or something, like, you know.
I hate that I feel like it's a trend though, like because you remember when fat asses came in style, right?
You mean like
when they
2500 BC? When did fat asses come in style?
I mean, when it became like mainstream popular and people were going to hotels to.
You mean
let somebody squeeze cock in their ass?
When white people started acknowledging that asses were
when
good?
cultural appropriation happened,
right?
Okay, Kevin.
Yeah, I would say J-Lo.
Yeah. And then Kim Kardashian,
very good example.
Definitely.
I don't want that to happen to beards. Like I've started to see on my timeline people selling beard oil to try to make it grow, and women are asking their like they know good and well the dude that they with cannot grow a beard, but they want to ask him.
I asked my boyfriend to grow one.
No, but you know what though? This is the opportunity for guys.
So wait a second, hold on. Your boyfriend don't have a beard, but you in the Beard Game Matters group lusting all day long?
No,
she didn't say lusting.
I didn't say
she
that.
Never said lusting.
Thank you, BHonest.
You're trying to get him in trouble.
I'm not getting in trouble because I told him, babe, can we grow a beard in? And he was like, he has a cute little goatee, but it's not like a full.
It don't connect.
I don't think it will. He told me it's more like a pork chop situation happening.
It ain't gonna connect.
I'm seeing silver lining.
I think it looks good though. I'm gonna try to. One of my girlfriends said that we could get a boar brush and we could just brush.
That shit ain't gonna work.
No, stimulate the cells.
No, there ain't no damn cells.
Stimulate
you tell me out of
you see what I'm talking about?
Out of all the decades he's been alive, the nigga cells ain't got stimulated yet. Like he ain't rubbed his face enough.
Maybe he hasn't tried.
Tried what?
I am. You know what? I'm telling you
the
guys.
The magical boar brush.
You guys can keep up with this because I'm going to try to grow a beard on him.
You'll probably end up growing a beard before he will. The silver lining, though. Here's the silver lining. Here's the silver lining. The silver lining. There is.
Messed up.
There is silver lining. I'm just jokes. The silver lining is that now guys have something that we can go get surgically done, an enhancement to match these fake women out here. Guys are going to start getting these beards. I've seen hairlines on dudes.
The Beijing.
No. That's paint. I'm talking about real shit where it doesn't move. Like you know what I'm saying?
Like the LeBron hairline?
Yeah, like the little weave, the lace front for dudes and all that stuff. Hey, I'm seeing it's gonna be guys getting
beards,
crazy enhancements. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see what you can do besides. And I did date a guy that had that would put Beijing in his beard,
I ain't never heard one woman say, "Ooh, look at that dude with the Beijing."
No, it's whack.
Never.
It's whack.
Never.
And then this is a public service announcement to any guys out there allowing their barber, and barbers from the East Coast do it a lot. Philly people are definitely out of order with that. You know, the black dye.
Come on, man.
That we can see.
Can't nobody make you get vision like that.
I think some men have no clue. They go in, their barber's like, I'm gonna hook it up.
Why does my beard look so much better?
I'm gonna hook it up, and they tint the beard,
and then they lay down and go to sleep, and all their beard is on their pillow.
I think when you get in the chair, you're at the mercy of the barber.
I agree.
And the barber wants to make sure that you got a good cut.
They think it's dope. It's no women in there saying, "Nah, this ain't it."
You know, I have a story.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
I agree.
That's the problem.
I agree. I have a story. The first time I got cornrows, this was back in the day, I didn't realize that I wasn't quite ready. I mean, you know, I got different kind of hair, so my hair has to be longer. So I didn't realize that the African lady was adding weave to it. So we get to the end, right? And I'm kind of looking at, you know, I was like, dang, I had more hair than I thought I did. So she starts with a lighter. Like, this bitch is burning my head. I'm like, why? This isn't part of the process, but I was new to it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've never done it before. So I get home and my wife is like, what the hell? I'm like, I need to go back. No, this ain't real. I had to go back. Cause
First of all, thank you for that story.
No problem.
Thank you for that story. Kevin and I were both alarmed that you were getting cornrows.
Oh no, I had cornrows for about 2 years.
I instantly saw Trey Songz. Soon as you said cornrows.
Oh my God. And then the fact that she must have been pulling your hair to death.
And it was African. You know, Africans have those fingers. They can really do that. They got the strongest fingers, I think, on the planet. And normally they can get something out of nothing.
Right. It's called a catch. They can catch.
She caught. That shit was hurting. But I thought that's just what it was. It was my first time ever doing it. You know, I didn't grow up around people who had that kind of hair. So
his privilege is showing. Right?
It may be. I mean, but it's just the truth.
Your biracialness is showing.
It's just the truth. My sisters didn't have cornrows. You know what I'm saying?
You keep going. So
I just. Not that it's a bad thing.
Like,
I'm just saying I didn't know.
With that hair.
Oh my God, black people.
Have hair like that.
Oh man. Yeah, but yeah, she caught my hair on fire. I thought it was Michael Jackson. I was just.
How long?
No, they weren't. It wasn't a lot of hang time. It was just enough to make it look official. I guess I wasn't official yet. I had no hang time, so I would just had like a little knot at the back. So she added a little bit. So it was like maybe after where the knot would be, it was probably maybe 2 inches. But I still felt different. And when I saw the name, she really is good.
Did you guys see Diary of a Mad Black Woman when Shamar Moore had the
Stop it.
Right.
Boy, we going to give me the Shamar tag?
I really wish that we had that picture right now so that we could remind people of Shamar. Y'all remember that? Kevin, do you remember? Please tell me you remember.
I remember
Shamar was the bus driver.
And he had a little doo-doo beard, too. His beard looked weird, too.
He had a fake beard.
With the Bijan.
No, I think it was like an actual prosthetic beard.
That's what I'm saying. And it looked odd, but
You biracial people just can't do the ethnic stuff authentically. You have to add to it.
Don't let the curls fool you.
You only do a little shea butter. You can't do a whole.
You gotta mix the shea butter with something.
And just rub it in your palm, just like this. You just.
That is hilarious. But I didn't. Yeah, I'd like to see some pictures of the cornrows.
I'll show you. I got some right in the living room.
Yeah, we'll bring that next time. I want to make sure that we share that. Put that in the opening song.
Hey, but let me come back to because y'all. I know the Beard Game Matters group is new.
Right.
But as far as women being pervs, this ain't new.
Again, with this bullshit.
This
women
ain't
are not
new.
pervs.
Come on, man.
You can't look at things and appreciate and we don't get very many, because I'm going to suggest this. There are so many more attractive women than men. Men just don't keep up with their looks the same way that women do.
I absolutely agree.
So we don't have much. So when we do get something, we hold on to it. We grasp on. When we saw The Game and his generous contributions to Instagram.
The Game, the rapper?
Yes. Oh. We were, we latched on. We were appreciative.
And see, that's the thing. When The Game posted that picture, or when B.O.B. did that, and then right after that, I think y'all started Eggplant Fridays, all right?
Well, I think he started that.
But when people talk about IG, they don't think about women. They don't say women are looking at all the men posting thirst pics
we only have
thirst
two.
Traps.
It's The Game and one picture of B.O.B., which we have not necessarily agreed upon. Okay, we've agreed upon The Game. We have not necessarily inducted B.O.B. So that's all we got.
Is that because B.O.B. ain't do as many push-ups?
I mean, that helps. Push-ups help. I believe that all men should have muscles.
I am lost on what y'all are talking about, but that's cool though.
Because you weren't on Instagram. But the point is, women are not pervs. We just appreciate when men put the time in. Yeah. It's nothing wrong with that. Women are running around doing
y'all are pervs. Women are pervs, and it's okay to be pervs.
Plastic surgery and all kinds of stuff to make sure that men are happy, and then we get excited over one good-looking man, and we're pervs. That's
why y'all don't want to be pervs though? It's cool being a perv. It's cool to be a perv, man. Just own it, accept it, embrace it. It's yours.
We're not like you. We're not like you.
But I agree though. Dudes need to get their shit together.
I'm saying, what is up with this?
We need to get our stuff together. We need to eat better and just
stop
exercise
with those big ass guts. I mean, if you look more pregnant than me and you've never had a baby in your stomach,
I blame drug dealers.
What?
I blame drug dealers. That was a look for a while, and women. We saw women go to it.
Drug dealers didn't have big stomachs.
Are you kidding?
Okay, but the exception of a couple, but some of them were fine as hell.
But y'all control
because they had extra time during the day to work out.
Y'all control the whole thing, though. I mean, we'll do whatever y'all want. We'll do whatever y'all want. Y'all want a thug, so dudes are being thugs.
Well, we want you all. We have given you a specific instruction. We want you all to look like the guys in the beer game group. That's what we want.
Y'all want Barack Obama. And then you got a bunch of dudes that built like Barack Obama.
So, Chris, I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me about this pic that you sent me.
Okay. Well, this was just some.
This is what's going on in this room, by the way.
Again, this is just fun, ladies. This is just good fun. If picking out of all of these 6 guys, which one you would like. I actually know that guy right there.
You have to tell him what number.
Number 6.
You know him?
Yeah, he's an actor. He did some. I had a client that did a play, and he came and we talked about.
I don't know the brother, but his beard looks a little Beijing-y. But I don't know. Maybe
he has really thick hair, though.
What about number 4? He's not even have a beard.
He's just.
How do you get in the beard game?
I don't know. He's just good looking.
But them waves is spinning.
So look, this is the typical post.
Women. Well, the point. This is women are having fun trying to figure out all that looks good. What if guys look like this? Because what I wish I could show you
guys do look like this.
No,
there's 6 of them.
No, those guys are not normal, because that's not what the normal guy looks like. You see number 2 right there? That's not happening very often. But I bet you...
He throws up his food, though. I can tell.
Really? You just called him bulimic?
Yeah.
just said he
all
was
those
bulimic.
rips in his stomach. He throwing up food or something,
It's
man.
called a six-pack.
What?
And I'm
What's
sure
that?
if you went to Atlantic Station right now, 8 girls walking by would have them.
Yeah,
and
no,
probably
I'm just
zero
kidding.
guys.
That dude is in really good shape. I'm just hating. I'm
He's
just
not bulimic. He's blessed.
right. Blessed. Nah, he works hard for that. That's not blessed. He works for
Well,
that.
true. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, women, we know that as women, you have to work for it. Men are not looking at women that don't have, that aren't in some type of shape.
Right.
But men don't have that. So this is just, I'm basically just trying to help you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to put you up on game. Women want to look at that too.
You did an interview.
I did an interview. Actually,
Now, I wanna
first
hear
of all-
about that.
First of all, I talked to one of the guys that was one of those guys that was in the father-son picture.
Right.
He had someone call because they're trying to actually capitalize off the Beard Game group.
And in what way?
Just to, be available for women that want to see him.
Oh, like hosting.
On Instagram,
Man,
women
sound like an escort there.
women are, because of their likes.
Right.
Women get a certain amount of likes, they can become host or
Very true.
they can make money off
Host
of it. So
parties,
I think
yeah.
men can do the same thing.
Okay.
I don't think the entire world understands that there's an actual business, and if you're a certain amount of popular, you can go into clubs and charge
Right.
$2,500, $5,000 just to be in the club, and
Right.
you don't have to be there all night. Even you come in at maybe 1:00 and you stay for an hour and a half, go in the
Standard
VIP,
hour, yeah.
Right.
drink.
But I do think, because I have a couple of guy friends that are promoters, and they said with girls, like if you book, Bernice, what is it, Boudreaux? One of the girls is really that.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
nice. She's nice.
I didn't know who she was talking about at first,
But
but,
now-
that hit
but now
me.
he-
Yes.
She's nice now?
Yes,
Okay.
she's very nice.
Okay,
Me
so
like it.
if you
Hey,
book
Bernice.
her, if you book her, the guy that's booking her, they're really hoping that they'll get a chance to hit. So,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think that guy. It's the idea of if she's in the room, I can get to her. Right?
That sucks.
It does suck. It does.
I've been to many hostings with artists that I've worked with, and we don't ever get. That's never on the table. Nobody's trying to fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I've been with females, and that is always happening.
wow, I did not know that.
In fact, I was talking to a friend the other day. We did a walkthrough.
You knew that? Or you
She
knew
said
that?
always happening. No,
Yeah,
I didn't
always. Every single time, if you go with a female, guys are constantly like the promoter,
the
actually
club
pull
owner,
you to
whoever's
the
got a
side.
check.
Hey, do you think I could take her out for some drinks afterwards, or do you
Wow.
think she? Yeah, like
I've never
it's an
represented
For
opportunity.
these, you like for these IG models and stuff? You
Yeah,
doing?
like in fact, I was
Oh, yeah,
doing
well.
this cruise with a group earlier, and they booked one of the girls that was on Flavor of Love that dated Shaq. What's the girl's name?
Hoops.
They booked Hoops. And I said, well, what is it about Hoops? And he was like, man, dudes just think that they can get her there, they may be able to hit.
Wasn't Hoops naked though? Hoops was naked in a couple of shots.
I think she was.
Yeah.
But not in these
Not that means that she's supposed to give it up.
Right.
But
It does make, as a man, it
Your
does
mind
make me
goes-
feel as
yeah.
though there's a chance.
your mind goes
It
there,
might.
whether or not it's a
It
shot.
may.
Hey, I might struck out, but hey.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Chris. I did not. I guess I've never represented a woman, but I didn't know that every time y'all do a
Every
hosting,
single time.
you got to take security with you, or
I mean, yes, but a lot of times it's the guy. We actually did. I remember we did a show, went to a daytime morning show, and the host of the show sent me a long email who was married because he wanted to take the talent out on a date. Like, it's crazy.
Shoot your shot.
So yeah, man, he was like, basically, we're just booking them because we want an opportunity.
But the
I
reason
always
that they
had a
get
crush on this
booked-
person, I want to, take them out.
But isn't the reason that they get booked because they look good in the first place?
That's my
like
point.
they
Yeah,
are attractive.
but
Like
looking
that's
good.
that's
But
how they became popular.
That's my point, though. But a man's idea is, I have money, I can book her, I may be able to hit. I don't know if women are thinking the same thing.
no? We've never
I
had a
wouldn't be
situation.
thinking that. If I book one of the Beer Game Matters guys, if I have an opportunity to book one of them to do something, I would not be trying to hit. That's ridiculous.
I almost feel like that's dating on another level, though. Because if you were a woman just
Showing your
walking down the
money
street,
around. It's flowing-
yeah,
it's
guys
throwing
do
your
that
money around.
anyway.
Yeah.
They do that anyway. So you mean to tell me if I officially book you, now I got you in the room and we can talk? Psh, why not?
Hey, I get it. Men have all types of ways to get to the.
So
I'm pretty sure
good.
if there were more female promoters, I'm sure some of them would be trying to get the game or somebody.
But the thing about it, and I say
Prison
this,
Bay.
I will say this: men, if you go to a female strip club with women, men are paying. Right now, for me as a woman, when you go to a strip club and there are men dancing, if they're straight, they're not trying to get the money; they're trying to smash. Like, I remember going to a bachelorette party and there were like 6 strippers. They were trying to get on us. Like, we were like, I'm not even paying you. Like, back up. I don't want it. And they're just like, I'm like, what about the money? Like, you don't even care. Men's just motivation is just
money
different.
is just a piece of paper. Like, there's value in lots of things.
Obviously.
So are you going to represent the guy or are you working?
No, I'm not. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I got phone calls because I did a couple articles. So I did an article actually did an interview yesterday on one of the guys in the beer game group. And his name is Antoine Reddish. And I think he lives the life that a lot of guys are wishing they could live.
I don't know about wishing, but I think that there's value in it. We have to recognize the value.
Okay, so
in his interview, he kind of went through some of the values.
He did. Antoine has 6 women. 6 women. They're beautiful. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
With the crown.
Yes, he has a crown, and they are all
getting down.
Beautiful women. They're all together. They all live together.
Sister wives.
Sister wives, exactly.
Wives, yeah.
And there he is. And he came and he brought 3 of the women with him, and I got a chance to talk to them about the fact. So one of the women put him in the group because she said, hey, my man looks good. He's got a beard. He's the perfect example of why.
The one in the top middle, right?
No.
Oh, it's not her?
No, it was the one here on the side. She put him in the group.
Okay.
Yeah, she put him in the group.
And that's his bottom.
Is
that the word we're using?
That's his main. I think that's the one that was there first.
Right.
Pimp terms.
No, actually, that's not the one that was there first. The one in the middle, I think, was there first. But anyway, he has 6 women. They live together. Yeah. They're all bisexual.
Right.
All the women are bisexual.
Best way to be.
And
for women. Let me make sure for women.
Well, for that type of arrangement, it sounds like that might help everybody get along.
Yeah, sometimes, what? And here's
nobody wants to look at the ugly.
Here's what you don't know about sister wives, from my expertise.
Oh, okay. All right. Enlighten us.
I think that you assume that guys just want to fuck. That's why we want to have sister wives. That's not why.
So why?
I'm a very, very, very busy person. However, I hate that I have to neglect my wife at times.
Okay.
I hate that feeling, So having a sister wife gives me the ability to not have to go out to eat dinner somewhere. I just want to go out and eat or whatever. You know how y'all do. Y'all just want to do stuff. I can let them go out and eat and do whatever. They're spending time together.
Y'all go be best friends.
They're building the quality time.
Right.
But it's still a situation where it's not like they have to. So, women, I'm trying to put this together because I didn't prepare this. Like, this is off the cuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's honest.
Okay.
So, you know how women, they want to be able to talk to their man about anything.
Yes.
That's another thing. See, now you have somebody who's intimate with us that you can talk to about anything. And I don't have to hear that shit because I really don't care.
See, that's a problem. Okay?
I don't care about menstruation. I don't care about complications to or with hair in the morning. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I just don't really care about, and I don't want to show you that I don't care with my facial expressions. So if you just had somebody else you could talk to about that who's within the intimate circle, that's a win-win.
That's something that men can't really express fully. Like with women I've dated have tried to talk to me about their hair.
You know how difficult it is in the morning when I get up? I just don't.
I can't
right.
throw in more.
The point is, do you want to be best friends with your woman or not?
Yes, but there's limits to what we should have to talk about, and that's all I'm saying.
What you should have to talk about.
Yeah, I think that there's limits.
Because y'all don't want to hear all about the sports games or whatever we were watching. Y'all don't want to hear that. You don't even know what's going on.
I'm happy to listen to that.
Liar.
I know. I'm happy to listen to that. I just had this conversation, and I have a very honest, unfortunate, significant other who said he really just didn't want to do most of the things that I want to do.
Very true.
Thank him.
I was very hurt.
Thank him for his honesty.
Very true.
Yes.
Very, very true.
Anyway, Antoine has 6 women. They're all very happy. They all share responsibilities. And he's living the dream.
See, that's another thing,
What
right?
is it? See,
group economics, man. People aren't paying attention to this, but like he has 6 women or 5 women?
He has 6.
6 women. So that's 7 jobs. They all got jobs?
They all have jobs.
Everybody can work less. So nobody has to have a 40-hour job. Think about it. 30 hours, 20 hours, and everybody's good. There's time at home with the kids. There's time at home for communion. There's time at home for relations.
For communion?
Yeah, communion. Really? That's what I'm saying.
So full of
the
shit.
family time. You know what I'm saying?
You did slide it in real smooth.
It's so full of shit. Full of shit.
If you're not working 40 hours, the time you can devote to your woman.
Well, quality of life. How about quality of life?
Quality of life.
How can you have quality of life with 6 women?
I mean, I got a couple of ways, but I just think it provides you the time to slow down. Everybody, especially in like a place like Atlanta, everybody's rushing. Everywhere you go out on the highway, everybody's trying to get somewhere. You go to the grocery store, everybody's trying to rush around you to get somewhere. Imagine if you didn't have to rush because somebody else can take care of that one thing.
That's foolishness. Okay. That's foolishness. Now, I'm asking you this.
Okay.
You have a very close relationship with your wife.
I do.
Now, do you not think that relationship would not be as close and as special if there were 5 other people to share it with?
5 is a lot. I'm not going to lie. When I saw that he had that many, I was like, man, that seems like a joke almost. It seems like laughable because there's so many personalities that have to work together. I don't imagine that that's going to work very long. I don't want to, wish bad things on the relationship, but I don't think that doesn't have the foundations to last a really long time.
Okay, so you think 6 maybe a little bit pushing it.
Well, these are all really new relationships from what I saw in the interview too.
Yeah.
2 years is the oldest, right?
2 years is the oldest.
See, like me and my wife been together 12 years, 13 years.
Right.
So if me and her decided that we wanted to reach out and bring somebody else into our relationship,
right,
there's a solid core there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to get confused about who she is to me and vice versa. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's never going to happen. So I think it would be different in my situation.
Okay.
If you're listening out there,
no
wife,
one is. No.
Kid, if you're listening on your lunch break, it's going to be different in our situation.
She's not doing that. But Kevin, what about you? Could you see yourself? How many women do you think is your max? How many women does your men team
max
go?
At one time?
Yeah, in a relationship in the home at one time.
That's rough because one of y'all is crazy. One of y'all is crazy.
One what? Woman?
One woman, yes. One woman is crazy. One woman at a time.
All women are crazy.
That is...
They sync up on everything.
But you know how much... But see, when they join forces, then that just compounds the crazy.
What? Kevin, how many women? Okay?
Yeah, just answer
the question. You're deflecting. Can't get with Antoine, can you?
Yeah, I can't.
I would.
How many though? Could you do 2? Could you do 3?
I say 3. I say 3, and the reason why I say 3, you didn't ask me how many. The reason I say 3, while Kevin's thinking, is because let's say I go on a date with one of my wives.
Yes.
My sister wives. Let's make that sound better.
Yeah.
I go on a date with one of my sister wives, right? That leaves the other 2 to have adult situations without us.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that
So you're looking out for their best interests.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be a situation where one of them feels neglected at any time. There's always somebody else there. So there's an even four people. You know what I'm saying? It can always be even. If me and one of them are somewhere, there's still the other 2 can go do some adult stuff too. They're not like, I always got to be with the damn kids.
They're missing one important element.
What's that?
I mean, how much adult stuff are they going to do without the penis in the room?
No, not sexual adult. I'm talking about
they can go out and just go to a concert.
I don't think that people. I hear people say stuff like they're going on date nights and stuff like just to be out. I think you have to involve more adults in that. I don't think people have enough adult interaction. We have our kids. When you get a certain age, you just have your kids, and that's really all you deal with unless it's business.
True.
But on a personal level, you have to go out with adults, and I think that that gives them a chance to go out with an adult, and me go out with an adult. And everybody's still happy. Nobody feels neglected.
There's nobody to watch the kids.
That's why I say 4, including me. So what is your number now? Now that you've heard that,
I'll say 3, but I know, I do like to focus my energy on one person and get that out of the way.
So 1.
Well,
you just be a good guy and just say 1.
Because I'm not a good guy. I'm an asshole.
But
I'm gonna tell you now, I am.
But you can be an asshole with one woman. Most people are.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, all y'all are assholes at some point. So you can be an asshole.
And then I gotta be an asshole with 3 people. It's too much.
So Kevin says 1.
Okay,
that's good. God bless Antoine. But I mean, all the women seem really happy. They did.
Well, there were only 3 of them.
No, wait. The 3 that I met seemed extremely happy.
Why didn't the other 3 come?
Well, they weren't here yet. They were coming in.
He's hiding them for something. See, that's what I'm thinking. Something wrong with those 3. Something ain't right. It's too many.
Those aren't as attractive as the other 3?
No, I think it's some other stuff happening that we...
We'll check back in.
R. Kelly got arrested. He didn't get arrested. But he
should.
There's some funny stuff going on behind the scenes.
What does that have to do with this?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just being stupid.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Jesus Christ. Moving on. So, guys, all right. Now, speaking of your beard, keeping yourself together, we definitely have to give a shout out to one of our sponsors for today's show, which is Osec Beauty. Osec Beauty is actually a new skincare line that was created by a amazing African-American sister. You guys know we are definitely proponents of Black Girl Magic. Osec Beauty products aren't something that are made in the lab. They are carefully and lovingly cultivated from the earth using natural ingredients. The key is to encourage and strengthen your natural self-renewing process. Nature provides all the ingredients to achieve beautiful glowing skin. You can check Osec Beauty out at www.osecbeauty.com.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, sponsors.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for doing the math.
Doing the
math. Okay, so doing the math is a little segment that I'm going to be doing to talk about some of the things that I think are adding up or may not be adding up. And, today's Doing the Math for segment for Wednesday, October 3rd is a bit of a sober one, honestly, and a full circle moment for myself.
Uh-oh.
See, I attended Tennessee State University, and while I was there, the late, great president, Dr. Hefner, he would always end a convocation with he would close his speeches with this African fable, right? And of the cheetah and gazelle. Are you familiar with the cheetah and the gazelle?
Yes.
Okay, so for those of you that aren't, it goes, every morning in Africa, a cheetah and a gazelle must wake up. The cheetah knowing that he must run faster than the slowest gazelle or he will starve, and the gazelle knowing that he must run faster than the fastest cheetah or he will be eaten. And the catch line was that no matter whether you consider yourself to be a cheetah or a gazelle, you must get up running. Right? So as students, of course, we pictured ourselves as a cheetah because nobody wants to be a weak-ass gazelle. Running fast, looking good, and literally eating these gazelle-ass niggas for breakfast.
Okay.
Right? So that was our mentality. That was go, 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 achieve, kill, kill, kill. Right? And all of that was cool, I think, while we were in undergrad, but in the real world, and it's a competitive world, and we must really use our talents to the best of our abilities, or we may starve. Totally get that. Right? Where I'm saying that Dr. Hefner was wrong, because while the spirit of competition was needed to prepare us for the world we were walking into, collaboration is what was missing. Right? I learned that I had focused too much on competition and getting mine and not enough on collaboration and building with others. Once I got into the real world, I learned that the saying is true. Birds of a feather really do flock together. Right? They were all on one page. They seemed to operate of one mind. The entire flock operated in unison. Right? They ate together. They always go where it's warm. They protected each other. Maybe they didn't always agree, but they made it to their destination. Right? So I think it's a powerful realization to understand that we may have been taught wrong, and to make some steps to correct it. One small tweak in your perspective could change the entire game effortlessly. I realized that through collaboration, we got so much farther, so much faster. And actually, those cheetahs were the fastest runners in the world, but they were never known for actually going anywhere.
I think that's a very important concept, is knowing when to deprogram yourself, because we get trained so, it's not our parents' fault. They don't know any better.
Right.
You know, and all the things that we've grown up and had to deal with like credit, you know what I'm saying? Just being an adult. There are a lot of things that our parents didn't quite figure out. Right. So they trained us a certain way, and it's up to us to recognize the fault in some of their training, not because they're just bad people, but because they didn't know any better. And I think this is that's key to that, because in these types of shows that are out here, there are a lot of shows like ours that are different than ours, whatever. There are a lot of them out here. There's heavily saturated. However, there's enough pie for everybody to eat. Right. We're going to have a certain group of people that are okay with our show that aren't okay with another show. They really like our show that don't like another show, and vice versa. And it would help us if that other show wasn't our enemy, if we were able to team up and promote both shows, you know?
Right.
But that doesn't happen.
Right.
And it's probably because of training like that. You think that there's only one spot at the top.
Right.
And you have to kill somebody to get it. You know, me and Christal have had this talk a lot of times from our work in the industry. And you have to be a shark.
You have to be, yeah. We had a conversation either you're a shark or a fish. I don't want to be.
You have to get somebody or get a guy.
I don't want to be a guppy, but I don't necessarily want to hurt someone else. Like, yeah, I think I agree with BHonest. It's definitely cool to be able to look back and think, okay, I don't ascribe to that. I'll tell you another one is like I don't sleep till I die. Well, that is some bullshit because sleep is good. Sleep helps you get perspective. A lot of times you meet people and they're just working. And I remember thinking, when I first started, it was a lot younger, so you didn't need as much sleep. You get older, you realize I need to rest. I need to get my thoughts together. I need to be able to be fresh for the next day. And I want to enjoy my life. You know what I mean? Being this person that is always hustling and grind till I die, that's not a happy life. You know what I mean? A happy life is one that's balanced. And I don't think that was something that we were taught, especially those of us that were naturally competitive by nature. If you were an overachiever growing up, you were taught to go. And
but aren't you? I'm very competitive. I think you are as well.
I am.
But I think that the problem and not that Kevin probably hasn't experienced this, but I know me and Chris have had this talk a million times.
Right.
I'm very competitive. However, there's something there that doesn't allow me to just be a cutthroat. Like, I don't care what happens to you after I use you.
Right.
I just can't do that.
Well, it's that thing. One of my good friends we watched the Michael Keaton the movie about McDonald's. I can't remember the name of it. Founder, right? And and there was a line there, and he and I were really having a interesting conversation about that film. But he was like, if you saw your enemy or your competition, not your enemy, your competition drowning, would you put a hose in their mouth? And I was like, God, no. Oh my God. He was like, well, you don't want to win. You don't want to be great. Because if you want to be great, then you have to see someone drowning and you go off and finish the job. And I think a lot of people, especially in the entertainment industry, in the last 10 years have read the
48 Laws of Power.
48 Laws of Power. Mm-hmm. And they have, you can see someone putting their 48 Laws of Power onto every situation. Yes, right. It's like, I'm going to go after my enemy and kill them. And it's like, a lot of that it's rhetoric. It's sold really well. Right. I'm sure there are some principles that work. And for some people, but I don't think in order to be successful, you have to be this, tyrannical asshole that wants to destroy everyone who's not a part of your team, and inevitably your own team, because there's stuff that you destroy people on the outside of your team, but then you also have to be so aware of people working for you to constantly be manipulating and all that. And I just don't think that makes for very happy people.
I agree. Yeah. I absolutely agree. I feel like I know when I got into the industry and I started booking shows and like different types of calls coming in, it changed my attitude. It changed the way I spoke. It changed the way I dealt with people, because like the way that I would typically deal with someone on a personal level or even on a professional level, because I was in the music industry and I was working with the top acts in the business, I had to put a little in it. And
a little in it, guy.
Yeah, I mean, I had to like for real. And I think some women even feel like that too in terms of dating, so that they don't have to deal with fuckboys, right? Any guy that comes up to them has to get away from me until you figure out that, wait a second, this might not be working for me.
Maybe that definitely could be true. I definitely think that women are taught to be competitive towards each other more than men are.
What?
I think men are taught.
It shows in our bodies.
That's men are taught to work together. Men play sports.
Gotcha,
and they're taught to compete, but yet work together. Women are taught, I have to be prettier. I have to be this. I have to be that. Because if I don't, I won't get the prize. And unfortunately, we still believe the prize is the man.
Well, there's only one queen. So
right, but I just think, but I think it's unfortunate because women, if we encourage more women to work together,
like sister wives.
Again, that is all for the man. Brian.
Oh, is
to
it?
be honest, it is all for the man.
I thought we already didn't we just talk about the fact that it's like
being all for one. This is a group. Everybody benefits.
You're not even in the discussion because you only wanted one.
You're rejecting your programming right now.
That don't mean nothing.
My programming. No. And that's my thing with when I talk to the ladies. I'm just like, I never see situations like this where there's 3 women and 1 man. But 3 men and 1 woman.
The interview did. They said that's very normal, actually.
They did, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
I would love to. We would love to have you on the show. If you are a woman who has 2 men serving your needs.
You can sit right there. We'll move the camera. So you can sit there and we can see your face.
Please come in because I would like to hear your story and hear how you made that work.
Mailbag at musiclovelifeshow.com.
Mailbag at musiclovelifeshow. Please.com. Please. I really want to talk to you.
Me too.
I
know we can find.
This shit is going to be interesting.
We can find white people to do this.
There we go.
I want black people. And
you can find white people to do anything.
We're a racist show.
White people are amazing.
White people are amazing.
White people do some amazing.
But I was just
you ever just sit back and watch white people and go, wow.
Yes, I was listening to your proverb, your African proverb that you got from Tennessee State. I went to University of Oklahoma. That was not happening in our campus.
That's not the same thing.
That was not happening in our campus. In fact, I was called nigger probably once a week by a group of white frat boys that, at night would put blackface on. It was an interesting time. Yeah. We got used to it.
I guess Georgia State was a lot of Indian graduate students. But this was before Georgia State had dorms or anything. So it was like you go to school and you leave.
Why Indian graduate students?
Don't know. That's what the face of Georgia State when I went there was Indian graduate students.
Is there a big tech program or something?
No. I just not the smart ones.
Oh,
those go to tech. Those go to Georgia Tech. I'm talking about just the regular Indians.
The regular.
Are you
Indians.
not?
Wait, so I was the racist one because I said the tech program.
What's racist about being a regular Indian? That's racist?
University of Oklahoma was full.
You act like I said red dot or feather. I said regular Indians.
Really blonde. Really, really blonde.
That's what Oklahoma was?
Yes. Caucasian students.
And you got called nigga how many times?
In Oklahoma?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it was 23,000 students, probably 1,200.
Did you ride on them or did you just let it slide?
I used to write. I was the angry black girl.
Oh.
I would write.
You?
I would write articles in the school paper about the football players that would all date white girls, which I was very upset about.
So Dear White People was based on you.
But
oh my God.
Upset.
Let me find out.
Seriously, I would write, and the football players called me racist because it just amazed me that guys could come from these very urban backgrounds and they get to football at this big football college and then they just run after the white girls.
What's wrong with that? I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, I'm a byproduct of a mixed relationship. I don't know what's wrong with that.
You're all for that, right?
I'm not all for
black men deserting the black woman and running after white women.
Deserting that's a harsh word. Deserting is a harsh word considering that women are really scandalous when it comes to choosing men too.
How are women scandalous?
You just admitted it in the beginning of the show without admitting it. Yes, you did. You choose men for support and stability and all these things. They don't have to be attractive. You just said that earlier.
You just flipped what I said.
I didn't flip it. I didn't flip
what I said.
I heard your words.
I
heard your words.
I said
I turned one light off and turned another light on, and that other light is showing all the ugly shit.
No, but I think women are taught to look beyond looks.
Now it's beyond. Now that you're better than. Now you're just like the species of woman is just. Honestly,
we are taught to look.
Women
beyond.
never want to own up to it, man. Just
if it weren't for vagina, women would be my least favorite genre of people.
I've come to that conclusion. The older I get, the more I realize that men and women really just don't like
each other.
No, because the guy's like, I just want them to be able to go do something on their own. I'm like, what? You don't want to hang out together?
Yeah.
Guys, this is not music, love, life. Is about bringing it all together.
I mean, that's kind of the incentive. That's kind of the incentive for one woman because I just like peace in my life. I don't need.
But I like that, Kevin. You're a one woman guy.
Yeah, but,
no.
But I'm a look.
No, stop.
I'm a look. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm a look, and I'm gonna try to play it off and go, "Hey, babe, look at her. She trying too hard."
I like the guy went to look. Like I think you should look.
Y'all are painting me wrong. I am a one woman man.
But you're open to 3.
No, I'm a one woman man.
But you're open to 3.
No, I am a one woman man.
I'm trying to clean it up.
No, it's not clean up. I'm saying,
what you mean? He got to live here. What are you talking about?
I am a one woman man. I am a faithful dude. That is not.
I only believe that 2 guys I know are faithful. You are one of those.
I definitely am.
But again,
that's not what we're talking about, though. When we're talking about sister wives and we're talking about expanding the family, that is a team effort. And see, I need to make sure that everybody listening understands that, because that is a very important part of it to me. If we're expanding the family, it's a together thing. Me and my wife are expanding the family. I'm not going out and doing anything.
How is it going to benefit her, though? Where are the perks for her?
She gets to talk. She gets to talk to her best friend.
She's
our best
talking to you
friend
now.
Yes.
Okay, so guess what?
And
y'all don't like when like I hear women all the time say, I have to be independent. I have to be independent.
No.
I have to be independent.
No, it doesn't have to be.
I don't know. They can't wait to tell a dude, I don't need no man.
No, that's because
I don't need you.
We have to. If you're waiting on a black man to come and finance you can find some that do. But if you're just waiting on one to come and sweep you off your feet and be your, savior, you could be waiting a long time.
Forever.
You may want to, exactly. Exactly. So you may want to do that stuff yourself. Like my daughter, I tell my daughter to get out and get her education, get her career going, because you cannot wait to be someone's wife. You'll be waiting forever.
Right.
We don't have time for that. Y'all people are slow as fuck.
Right.
Yeah, but in terms of men, y'all can't wait to say, we don't need you.
That's just because men try to come along once the woman has her stuff together, has her career going, got her house.
Before she got her stuff together.
No, she has her stuff together. You want to come along and try to run something. It's like, what are you doing?
That's right.
What do you mean? You expect them to...
You don't want to.
You mean run something like
you don't want to fuck boy. Marriage, family,
household.
No, we're talking about dating.
I got you.
Dating. No. Anyway, guys, this is not music, love, life.
This is going to be an ongoing argument. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what I want to say to tie up that the story with Antoine and his lovely wives. We do a segment every week called Love It or Leave It. So, ladies, gentlemen out there, if you would be open to being in a polyamorous relationship, that's the correct term for it. Please let us know, would you love it or leave it? If you, instead of being lied to, you could be honest. The guy doesn't have to lie about if he's running out sleeping with someone else. He can tell you, hey, this is who I care about. Let's all be together. You guys can hang out, vice versa. Would you like it? Would you love it? Or would you leave it?
And to submit that, you can go to the website, musiclovelifeshow.com, click on the Contact Us tab, and you can send us that information.
Because people had a really, the post went viral that they put out when it was first put up. There were 22,000 comments, over 300 shares. People were really adamant, which makes me think that most people are hypocrites, because you can't be that adamant about something that doesn't touch a nerve.
You know what's funny about polyamorous relationships, though? Because people always phrase it as the man is getting all of this sex when the women are knowing good and well that they're not giving him that much.
What?
Yeah, it's not like it's going to be a orgy every night. It's not that.
Well, a guy can't possibly satisfy that many women. Guys have a trouble satisfying one.
6, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too many.
Guys have trouble satisfying
At my age.
See, here we go.
No, I mean, that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic. I know. Yeah, that's unrealistic.
I'm saying, guys, don't set yourself up for that.
Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, before we get off the beard stuff, we got one more ad. I need to recognize our sponsor,
Absolutely.
Solo Noir. The most powerful tool in a man's arsenal is confidence from within. Solo Noir offers that confidence through high quality skincare. As a Solo Noir man, you have confidence that your face and beard are getting the attention for all the right reasons. We're creating a culture of men who rise to conquer new challenges. So our products are carefully formulated to meet those high standards. We use organic ingredients without alcohol or unnecessary preservatives, ensuring a treatment that is safer and healthier for your skin. Visit solonoir.com to learn more about their 2-in-1 multitasker products that will withstand even the toughest scrutiny and impress every time. Solo is SOLONOIR.com is the answer for a man's skincare needs.
One black. Solo Noir is one black.
One black. Kevin, you're a healthy dude. So when people say they have organic ingredients, what does that actually mean?
I use juices and berries.
Do you use the Solo Noir on your beard?
I do. Okay. I do. Isn't it look luxurious?
Yeah. Well, it's coming in.
I cut mine down. I don't go to the barber, but I got clippers and I trim myself up. Yeah.
Now yours is.
I need to let it. Is there a benefit? Do women prefer the short beard, the short scruffy, or like a full face. Muhammad?
I think it depends on the man's face. I think it depends on the man's face and his ability to rock the beard, because I think that some men look nice with, like, BHonest is got more of a thick, longer situation happening.
I think somebody said lumberjack or something.
Yeah, lumberjack. Yeah. That's a good look for you. And can I tell you, it's a lot better. Like when I met you, you did not have a beard.
I didn't. I had a goatee maybe.
Yeah, this is way more attractive for you. You should stay here. Like Drake, we like Drake. Like some people look better with a beard. Like keep the beard. Kevin, okay, I like yours is shorter. It's coming in. You can play around with it a little bit. You can play around, do some different things to see. Because I've only seen that with you. I haven't seen like a longer
Really? You ain't seen me when I had a goatee? You saw me when I had a goatee.
But I haven't seen a different type of beard. He had a shorter one at first.
Lines,
then he just
more lines.
Then he just went all in.
Because I just started rocking the beard in the last year or two.
Yeah, I'm not even really used to seeing you with it that much.
My wife made me, and I'm saying made. My wife made me grow a beard about 3.5 years ago.
You're trying to hate on me and tell me that I can't get mine to grow one.
He can't.
No, it's not my fault. And it's not his fault.
She made you do it. I want him to do it.
Okay, so I told you the only way
he had the ability to grow it, though.
Guys, if you're listening and you're trying to battle with this beard thing, I'm gonna tell you like this: there is no secret sauce. There's no snake oil. You're gonna have to just let the shit grow, and do it in a time when you're not pressed to look good, because it's gonna look raggedy for a second. You know, you have to give it time.
Grow in.
Because what happens is there's some people who just grow a beard in a day. I know people like that. It's just ridiculous. They don't even want beards, but they do. They grow it in a day. Right. Then there are people like me who, mine grows pretty well. It doesn't take a long time, but I still had to give it that, weak, ugly period. But there's some guys where it doesn't connect, and they have to let it grow for 4 months. Yeah. 4 months, just let it grow. Don't line it. Don't cut it. Just cut on the line on the bottom so it doesn't go all down your neck or whatever. But just let it grow for like 4 months.
4 months. It's like dreads. It's like
no. You got to still brush it. You got to still brush it and take care of it. Keep it moisturized or whatever with the beard oils and the balms and the things at Solo Noir and Ashek. But you have to just let it grow. You keep brushing it, let it grow. In about 4 months, you can take a look at it again. And if it hasn't connected, or if you brushing it doesn't kind of cover up some of the spots, cut it off. But give it 4 months. Give it 4 months and then decide. Don't get nervous at a month and a half like, I got to go to this party. Don't go to that party. 4 months of your life. If you want a beard, give it 4 months. And after 4 months, you'll know.
Well, No Shave November is coming, too.
That's what I was going to say. No Shave. This is a perfect time.
That's 1 month. I need 4 months. I'm telling you, 1 month is not enough for those guys.
You can start with November, and then that can at least give you the kickoff.
There's no cell regeneration process, though. There's nothing. There's nothing that they can shock their face and.
There's no back alley doctors that are surgically.
You did say about
injecting beards.
No, you're brushing the hair. You're training the hair to go a direction as opposed to just crazy. You can't brush skin. That isn't a thing.
But they said it stimulates your. No, you guys aren't going to go with that?
No, that gets rid of dandruff is what that does.
Yeah, that's. Guys, if you want the beard.
That's exfoliating is what that is.
That's what you're going to
work on it. We're going to work on it. At my house, we're going to work on it. At least I hope.
Lord of mercy. My condolences, sir.
I'm going to be like, no, ma'am.
My condolences to Christal's man. Good luck with this.
Did we touch on everything, guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. How do you guys feel? First show?
First show. We've already been doing the show. So this is just now we're talking about something that I think is in everybody's wheelhouse at all times.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? There's never a dry spot or a dull moment. So make sure you guys go out to the website, musiclovelifeshow.com. You can find pretty much everything there. There's merchandise. Christal writes blog posts there as well. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but she's actually an author as well. Like, I don't think everybody doesn't just know that. Like, she writes for more than one magazine.
She's actually a big deal.
Yeah, she's a big deal.
Oh, shucks, guys.
Yeah, so.
Saying it for my birthday.
And happy birthday again, by the way. But she's going to be filling our blog posts up with that juicy stuff that you like to hear. I think the Beard Game post went viral on Facebook.
And if you guys have things that you want us to talk about that, everything relates to Music Love Life, please hit us up. Let me know if you want to something featured in the blog. We would love. We want to interact with our listeners, right?
Definitely. Go to the Contact Us page or tab on the website. You're going to be able to watch this on YouTube, Facebook Live. You can get the show on Stitcher, Google Play,
Apple Music.
Apple, any place you listen to these shows, you can listen to our show there too. So make sure you are checking that out, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Next week.
Peace.